Hello, this is Lisa from Arcane and Stellar, and I want to welcome you to the channel. So if you guys are new, hello, nice to meet you. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for all of your support. And of course, you guys, if you're new and you like what you hear, I'd love it if you gave me a thumbs up and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell if you want to do that too. So in this reading, we're going to be looking at, and first of all, this is timeless, so whenever you come across this video, it's meant for you, if you feel drawn to it, of course. And you know, in terms of the question, we're going to be looking at no contact situations, so current energies in a no contact situation, how your person's feeling, thinking, what's kind of going on, what's their plan, do they have a plan, what's going on with the person, essentially. So with that being said, we have 3 piles this time, 1, 2, and 3, and the timestamps will be down below as usual. And I do want to say a quick 2 thank yous. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Cece. Cece, thank you so much for this sodalite crystal point. It's so pretty. I love it. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love the colors on it. I know it's probably reflecting with my ring light, but I really do love it. Thank you, Cece. And I can't wait to do your Mars report for you. I'm going to be working on that tonight, actually. And what else did I want to say? Oh, and Julie. Julie ordered me the cutest little otter pin off of Etsy from Poland, like back in March, and it just got to her not too long ago, and I received it in the mail, and I can't show it to you because I picked it up before I went out, and I had it in my car, and I didn't want it to get like stolen or lost, so I put it in my glove box, but I keep forgetting it there, and I forgot it again in the car. I've kind of had a hectic few days, though, as many of you who watch the weekly might know, or have seen my Instagram stories, so I've been kind of all over the place. But Julie, I do appreciate you, and you already know that. We talked about this, and Julie's the same one who got me this. Julie and Kristen actually got me this beautiful otter gemstone too, because I love otters. And I have little collections here, and then I got Cameron got me these cool stones from what was it, Lake Superior, I think. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for all of your support. I really do appreciate each and every one of you so much. You have no idea. And but anyways, with that being said, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, that information's all down in the description box below. There's a link to my Etsy store where you can get, purchase your own reading, and it's always a private, unlisted video, much like what you'll see here. There's also my Amazon wish list, so anybody who gets something off either of my Amazon wish list always gets a reading as a thank you. That you just have to be sure, if you can, try to put an email or an Instagram so I can get a hold of you in the gift note. So then, yeah, I can set up the reading. But anyways, I am wishing you all lots of blessings. Take care of yourselves, okay? And I'll see you in your reading. Hey guys, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So let's get into how your person's currently feeling, thinking, what's going on with them. So first of all, let's see. We've got Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. So it does seem as if your person's wanting to communicate. Mercury is associated with, yeah, communication. Yep, and thinking. It seems like there are thoughts that want to be communicated, though, with this keyword, or these keywords, open communication. Definitely getting that sense here. There's thoughts about communicating. They could be thinking what they would like to say to you. There might be a lot on their chest that they want to get out at this time. It does seem they want to be heard about something for some of you as well. We also have dedicated effort and retreat. I'm just going to pull out the cards and then we'll get into it. I think that'll be better. Companion, 5th house, and the hawk, omens and messages. So definitely some communication. I wouldn't be surprised actually if you guys receive communication from this person fairly quickly. As well, you guys might be seeing signs about this person. Maybe you get a lot of like symbolism coming to you, synchronicities, numbers. Maybe some of you are even seeing hawks in particular, or maybe other animals. It doesn't have to be just, only hawks. It could be any kind of omen that you feel is associated with this person, or some kind of signal. And maybe for some of you may not even recognize that's connected to them. So maybe think about that. But I do see that there's been some sort of retreat here. With dedicated effort, this person might be digging themselves into work at this time. For some of you, they might be taking interest in some of the creative pursuits. So for some of you, this person could be like, artistic of some, in some way, possibly. But that doesn't have to be the case. It could just be that they're very dedicated to maybe work or trying to kind of keep their mind busy as well, with maybe some kind of project again or work. I feel that for many of you, this is a connection in which there are romantic feelings here. There's still this desire to perhaps to have a good time. With the fifth house can represent romance, children, hobbies, and all of that stuff. So it seems like for some of you, this person may have been someone that you shared a hobby with, or you just you dated them. Okay, that's the energy of the fifth house. It could be too, for some of you, this person at one point either felt you were gambling with the connection, or that they were. Maybe they took some risks with the connection that didn't go very well. We have companion, and it says, look at this. It says the shadow attribute would be betrayal by misusing confidences. I don't know if there were secrets that were shared for some of you, but it does say loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. So maybe this person as well has been thinking about ways in which they behaved in the past that were selfish. Maybe this person's trying to become more of the light attributes of a companion, rather than maybe being difficult. They want to become more loyal, to show more dedicated effort in this connection, to be open and honest about how they're feeling. I think I'm going to grab some tarot. This person could be really working on, as well, their stability, their throat chakra as well. Yes. Oh, see? Okay, here we have the Ace of Cups and the Strength card. Right away, I'm getting the fact that this person does want to open up greatly. There's a desire to share something with you, but with the Strength card, sometimes that can represent that somebody's holding something back. They're trying to keep the beast tame. They're trying not to... It's somebody that's trying to hold themselves back a little bit. When they do say something, they want to make sure it's said right, in the correct way. This person might have a lot of self-control with what they say. Again, there is a sense of dedication and loyalty here. Perhaps here with the sixth house, there was at one point, or maybe there still is, this childlike innocence together. When I think there are also many memories, I feel like this person's hanging on to memories. And there's this type of soulmate vibe here for you guys with this connection as well. They could be looking back on better times when things were happier between the two of you, where things were lighter. And yeah, with the Judgment card, wanting to renew these times, to have a restart of some kind as well. They might have had some realizations too with the Judgment card. Sometimes the Judgment card can be about epiphanies or realizations. I'm trying to, not trying, like when they just like start to understand something. And maybe they've come to some kind of realization recently in which they would like to communicate, like, hey, I kind of understand now. How I acted before was kind of not the best in some way. We have the Queen of Coins. So again, there is a sense of loyalty here. They might have seen a sense of loyalty from you too. And they do see value in you, and somebody who's very physically very beautiful, right? With the Queen of Coins. Somebody who's, worthy of attention, worthy of praise. Somebody who puts a lot of effort into things. And perhaps they didn't appreciate that here with the Seven of Swords. They might have not shown you the appreciation that you deserved. And I do get the sense, though, that this person's watching you. Do you see those eyes in the sky? I do get the sense that this person keeps an eye on you. Perhaps in a sneaky manner. For some of you, this is a specific message. I feel like this person may have done something and you caught them. Perhaps you saw them doing something and they didn't realize that you were watching so closely, or that you would see that. And maybe that's where the heavy stuff's coming off the chest. Maybe there's a desire to bring justice to the situation, to bring some kind of balance. Sorry, I dropped one. And look at that. To be a better person. I feel like this person wants to match you in some way, because we do have the Queen and the King coming out. So we're getting that balanced connection. With stability, too, with the coins, there's dedication, there's loyalty there with this energy. Not like that flighty Seven of Swords, right? Where someone maybe is trying to ghost or blow you off or avoid or do things that are sneaky. I do get the sense that this person really wants things to be more stable between the two of you. And it seems like this person's ready to fight for it here. I always look at this card as a fighting card. Like, fight for it. Keep on going. So it's, again, somebody who's not really willing to let go. We have the Ace of Coins. Yeah, I feel like for most of you, you are going to hear from this person. With a general pick a card, I don't really want to give you a time frame on that because that's too individual. But I would expect to hear from this person. With the with the Eight of Pentacles coming out too. It seems like they could be working on what they want to say here. Let's see, Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they're investigating the situation. They're really trying to figure out how to kind of combat this. They might feel, for some of you, this person might feel that you would be combative to them. So maybe they're just trying to suss you out, you know, like, what's up with the, you know, so-and-so. And there's kind of a little bit of a watchful energy here for me in these cards. Definitely maybe some, like, checking you out for sure here with the Page of Swords. Let us see what else is here. I'll take a few more cards. Yeah, so we have the Four of Swords, so it seems like there's, you know, a break from communication, a break from, again, no action. And that perhaps is why the person's not taking any action, because, you know, they're not sure what action to take or how to take it or how it would go, you know, depending on the connection. Maybe for some of you, this person might have pissed you off and they're afraid, okay, so if I come back in now, how are they going to act? Because for some of you, this person might have done you wrong in some way. Let me see what else I want to ask here. Let's see. What would this person... Okay, what would they want to say to you? We have the Lovers. The Knight of Wands. The Magician. And the Ace of Cups. So I definitely feel like this person would want to tell you that there's a strong attraction, that they are trying to make the best choice here with the Lovers. They're trying to manifest this situation in the best way possible, where there's a happy outcome or a happy beginning or a happy new beginning. They want things to be done just so or just right. They don't want to offer their cup if they don't know how it's going to be received. So again, it's interesting here with the Knight of Wands. She kind of looks a little bit suspicious. Like, it's almost like she's looking around the corner. So your person could be in that energy too. They desire it greatly. They want to rush in, but at the same time, they're holding themselves back. Because this is, of course, a little bit more mature than a page, the Knight would be. I definitely think this person still has romantic feelings here. They would want to tell you that they feel like you're a good match for them. That, for some of you, they might even feel that this is like heaven sent or destined in some way. Yeah, there's the Queen of Swords. Again, they might be afraid to take your hand. Look at that. There's this desire to communicate with you. There's a desire to take your hand. But again, there's a little bit of a fear here, perhaps, again, of how you might react. What would you say? We have Six of Wands. So there could be a little bit of pride here. And again, this Six of Wands always strikes me here because look at the woman on the balcony kind of watching. Maybe there, again, it's kind of an indication that this person's watching you from afar, kind of doing your thing. Again, they might be on your social media. Sorry about that. Let's see here. We have gentleness and breaking free. So breaking free from restraints in terms of communication. They might feel as if they want to break free from the kind of what's been holding them back from communicating. I really do get the sense that this person wants to tell you something kind with gentleness. They don't want to be rough. I don't get rough energy with any of these cards. This isn't somebody who's wants to fight. They want things to be gentle. They want things to flow easily. They want things to be nice again. I feel like at one point you guys had a very friendly connection. And maybe it still is kind of friendly. It doesn't have to be that there's been a huge blowout for you guys. That's not necessary, for this spread. But it does seem like they want they want to come back in gently. They also want to be treated gently by you. So for those of you where they might be afraid of you or how you would react, it's like, they would want you to be gentle with them. But I do feel like this person's going to be reaching out. They really desire it. I think it might take some time, to be honest. But I feel like this person's going to come back around towards you, okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I'm thinking about whether I should take, like, letters or charms. I might not in this reading. I'm just going to keep it simple, just with the cards. But again, yeah, check out signs. They might be also seeing a lot of signs about you, by the way. They might be seeing your name places or certain numbers over and over. They might be trying to investigate what that is as well. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. And I really do hope that this reading gave you some insight. If it did, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do that by also going in the description box. I have a link to my Etsy store. I have a link to my Amazon wishlist. I have a link to also all the decks that I use in this reading as well. So if you're interested in one of them, they're down there. The links are down there so you can find out the title or what they're called. But yeah, anyways, I'm wishing you guys all the best and I'm sending you lots of love, okay? Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 2, this is a look into your person. What are their current thoughts, feelings? What are they thinking about the connection? What's kind of going on with them? So let's just start. We have Mother Mary, and it says love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So that's interesting that we have let go of the need to be right, because look at what we have, win or lose. This person and you might have had some conflicts. This person, I get the sense perhaps that this person, we do have a child wound. Okay, so there's a child wound here with this person. It might be somebody who's quite combative. This might be somebody who has a really hard time opening up. As well, they might have a problem with, like, losing. Like, I can't win. There might be this type of talk, like, I can never win, or with you, or that type of stuff. It doesn't have to be, but this could be something that this person battles with, even if they don't say it out loud like that. There might be a fear of losing, and so they don't even engage, possibly. For some of you, again, there could have been some kind of conflict here, and it's like this person wants things to be peaceful. They might have been doing some shadow work here and they might be having some realizations as well. It says awakens compassion and a desire to serve others. Wounded children, opens a learning path of forgiveness. So maybe for some of you, this person's learning how to forgive you if there's been something that you've done that, maybe they need to forgive you for. Now, of course, with forgiveness and all of that, maybe they're forgiving themselves. It doesn't always have to be that you've done this person wrong, okay? So don't take it that way. It could be that they're just kind of coming to peace as well with the connection, with what's happened. So if there was an argument of some kind, it could be that they're just finding forgiveness for the situation. We also have blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resist moving on through forgiveness. And I thought that was interesting, because for some of you, this person might literally have a mother wound, right? Because we do have mother healing as possible at this time. And then about the dysfunctional relationships in childhood that have affected adult relationships. This might be a theme that your person's working through right now. They might be recognizing ways in which their mother, for instance, or maybe some kind of woman in their life growing up, inflicted some sort of wound in terms of how they see connections, okay? Friendship. We have friendship. So this friendship is leading to more. So it does seem like this person's either missing the friendship. I do get the sense that they want to establish a friendship with you again, or to establish some kind of peace, again, a peace offering of some kind, to bring things back into a better place. But at the same time, I think that they're still grappling a little bit here with perhaps this conflict here. I feel like this is something the person's still going through, this growth, you know? I don't want to say that this person's fully healed at this time. I want to say that they're still a little bit in conflict. They want to be different, and they may be doing some healing already. I do see, again, like I said, there is a call for peace in this person. They don't want to fight, I don't feel like, but they also don't, I get the sense that this person doesn't want to admit that they were wrong in any way either. We have the Horse, so it says accepting help from another and delegating authority. So this person could be focused very much on their freedom. With the delegating authority too, in general with authority type of attitudes, it could be, again, there's this win or lose. They might feel like if they say sorry or if they contact you, they'll lose. Okay? And, sorry. And for others of you, it's like the opposite, you know? Maybe they'll win if you contact them first. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. I feel like there's something about this. And I feel like, I don't know if this person's ready to come forward. We're going to look at the tarot, though. We also have Jupiter in abundance. Now, Jupiter being here, it could be that there's travel involved. There could be higher education involved between the two of you. They might be learning a lot, too, though. They might be actually working on themselves. With the Jupiter in the 9th house in Sagittarius, there is a desire to learn. It can be connected to philosophy. So this person could actually even be kind of doing some self-work. And when I say self-work, that doesn't mean that for some that might be, you know, going to a psychologist. For some that might mean, watching TED Talks. You know what I mean? Make it make sense for the situation and the person that is on your mind. It could be engaging in spirituality. It could be going to church. It could be, exploring spiritual topics. But yeah, and there also could be a little bit of a distance here for some of you. This could be signifying a distance. Let's see. What is going on with two's person? What is blocking pile number two's person? Those that chose pile number two, what is blocking their person at this time? Whoops. Okay, we got 4 or 5. Well, first of all, we have the World and the King of Pentacles. And then let's see what we have here. We've got 4 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and 5 of Cups. Well, first of all, this person could be drowning their sorrows in work. They might be really focused on their work, on trying to create a stable lifestyle for themselves with the 4 of Wands. And the World, they might be focused on achievements, worldly material achievements at this time. They might be very much trying to kind of focus on that more than on how sad they feel. I feel like when this person, if they were to get drunk, of course, they would definitely feel sad and kind of down and blue about the situation. I think that there are moments too when this person sort of really gets down and out about the no contact. But I think that this person at the same time is trying to kind of work on their own life. Again, pursuits. They might be thinking about traveling here with the World. Again, there's some kind of travel vibe here, some distance. They might be trying to think of things in a practical way. They might be trying to accept the situation too for what it is. Maybe for some of you, you told them something that made them just try to accept what it is. You know, if you told them, I don't want to talk to you anymore, or I'm not doing this, it could be, or that you said that if like someone didn't care, or there was some kind of a talk like this, some kind of conflict. It might be that they're just accepting that that's the way things are for now. I'm not really getting the sense of this person again coming towards you at this time. I'm going to go ahead and take some cards though about for the majority of you, those that chose pile number 2, Spirit, will their person contact them? Is their person planning on contacting them? Is their person planning on contacting them? No, not at this time. I would say that for the majority of you, this person is not going to plan on contacting you at this time. One thing I will say about the King of Cups and the Emperor, if you notice both of the the King of Cups is sitting down, okay? They're seated and they kind of let things come to them in a way, as you can see. And same with the Emperor. Actually, the Emperor is somebody who maybe is, there could be some strategy. Okay, again, they might be thinking about it, but they're not exactly ready to make the move yet. They could be trying to strategize what they would say, how they would say it. I do feel like this person is in. They're stable emotionally at this time, I feel, and again, they're focused on kind of fixing their life. Perhaps we have 2 male cards here, so there might be, for some of you, there could be another male that they're looking at or engaging with or asking for advice. That's a possibility for some of you. We also have the 9 of Pentacles again, somebody who's very self-sufficient, somebody who's trying to make a choice that's comfortable. Again, worried about their own self, their own development, their own comfort. And it seems to me like, again, with the 2 of Swords, there's a little bit of a stuck energy, not a stuck energy, but maybe not knowing where to aim things or where to take things next. This may have ended in a way that, or the last time you guys made contact, it could have been that they didn't really feel like there may be something that made them feel as if they don't need to contact you. Again, that could be that if you block them or told them something specifically that would make them feel like they're not desired or wanted in your life, possibly here. I would say though that they treasure memories with you. They do think about you and times you've had together as well. There's a desire here with the 8 of Wands. There's desire for communication, but they're just being held back. Again, there might be, they feel as if they did it now, it would just be, I see, one thing I noticed about the Everyday Witch Tarot is you see how our arrows are kind of all over the place and there's that tornado. Maybe they think it would be destructive. Maybe because you guys, had something before that was not so hot, So maybe if the communication came in, it would just end up scattered, or maybe they try to sort of come up with something to say, but it doesn't ever come out right. Yeah, it seems like this person has some self-worth or self-confidence issues here in terms of communication. They might feel like you won't let them in, that you won't have them, that you don't need them. I'm definitely getting the sense of this person that they feel like they've been shut out in some way from you, from your warmth. Maybe the last time that you spoke there was a certain coldness, or they felt that way. Maybe they were cold to you, of course, as well. And then they realize, oh, shoot, I can't do that now. Of course, it's going to resonate a little bit differently with everyone, but I do get the sense of loneliness here. And, a very great desire to communicate, yet there's a little bit of self-rejection on this, like they're not wanting to kind of come forward at this time. What does those that chose pile number 2, what do they need to know about this person? Ooh, we have choices here. Lots of. Again, I see this message of this person focusing on their stability, on their balance in life, materially probably. So again, this person could be making a lot of goals for the future. Let me just clarify the 7 of Wands. 10. Okay. So there might be, again, this fear of defensiveness. They may be even feeling defensive because they've felt hurt. In some cases, there might have been some ghosting in the past. Maybe they ghosted you or you ghosted them. But it does seem like a little bit of a fight or flight. This one's stuck to the edge, though. So it's like, what does she do? She's kind of in a pickle. And this person may be in a pickle themselves. They don't know what to do in the situation. It might be a rock and a hard place. For some of you, you may have blocked this person and they're like, oh, I couldn't even, or there's some way that there's like communication isn't possible or something, or it would be too risky, or there's something there. It could be that they're afraid to get hurt too. If they were to be vulnerable and reach out, would they, win or lose? You know what I mean? It could be going back to those original cards there with the win or lose, that if they came back and they took that chance to fight for it, would you hurt them? Would you break their heart again? And so we have as well like that Two of Wands and Two of Pentacles and the Magician. I do feel like, again, this person's manifesting what, you know, they're focused on what they can do, what they're able to do in the physical realms. And in terms of future goals, I feel like this person might be on the precipice of change at this time. They might be thinking a lot about the future and where they're going. Some of them might be faced with a choice right now, actually, in terms of their life. For some of them, they might be thinking about moving or traveling. And it does seem like a lot of work here, keeping things in balance in their life as well. So yeah, that's kind of what I see for your person in terms of like what's going on with them. Let me see. I don't think I'm gonna take any. I didn't take letters or charms this time. I'm gonna do that in the next reading. I just wanted to make a simple one this time around. And yeah, so let's see here. I'm gonna grab a mermaid card though, for sure. I feel so quiet. I'm like, but I'm actually in a good mood. I had a pretty stressful few days, okay? I got a chicken bone stuck in my esophagus and I had to get put to sleep, so I'm still, it doesn't hurt though. I'm feeling like super good, actually. Okay, let's get one more message. I'll take that top one. Innocence and healing. So maybe for some of you, this person is protecting their innocence. Maybe they're trying to heal themselves in some way at this time. They could be wanting, again, a more innocent connection. Maybe they feel like it's gone too far to go back to that. For some of you, this person may want to come back in, but as a friend. Or maybe there's something about friendship here. Maybe they wanted more, you wanted more than they could give, or you could give. There could be something to do with that, by the way, here with that innocence. I don't know, it's just striking me back over to here. It's like, yeah. It just seems like this person wants to heal it, though. They don't want to fight, right? When we get back into this, essentially what they want is love and peace with you. They want things to be healed. They want to let go of the need to be right. So again, it could be letting go of control, too, and how things are. For some of you, this person might have been trying to control themselves or the outcome too much as well. So maybe they're working on that. Trying to cleanse themselves in some way of that behavior or that idea or some of their dysfunctions as well. Maybe coming back to an innocent place. And again, some of them might really be doing child work, where they are trying to kind of wash the slate clean in some way or reprogram themselves a little bit. And, you know, on different people that can look different. Of course, like I said, for some, it might just be that they see something on Facebook, like a quote, and they're like, you know what, that makes me think. You know, or it doesn't always have to be that this person's, you know, super spiritual or anything like that. It could be that, you know, they're trying to let go of something. I feel like they're trying to let go of their wounds, though, because that's what we're talking about, and this card came out. So again, letting go of wounds, perhaps like letting go of the need to be right, letting go of the idea of winning or losing, and a lot of that comes from pride. You know, people don't want to be vulnerable if they feel like they're going to lose, you know, or if they're afraid of losing. So then that can it can cut growth in relationships when you're, you know, not willing to be vulnerable, because, you know, sometimes people don't know what you're really feeling. But, or, you know, whatever. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. And I really do hope that this reading offered you some guidance and some insight. If it did, let me know in the comments below. And I'm wishing you guys all the very, very best. I'm sending you lots of love, and if you want to have a personal reading with me, that information is all down in the description box below. Etsy store, my Amazon wish list, all that jazz is down there. So take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye-bye. Hey guys, so if you chose pile number 3, the last pile of this group, this is your reading. Sorry for the I'm trying not to say but sometimes it's just like, it's such a habit. I'm getting better, I feel like, but I definitely could use some improvement. We have Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Interesting. So it does seem that your person could be connecting to their spirituality in some way. They could be working on their spirituality. They might be recognizing a spiritual connection with the two of you as well. And it seems like they might be trying to remove some kind of obstacles in their own life. So maybe there have been blocks in their life that have been preventing them, in some way. We have blossom as well. So again, there's this idea that they're trying to bloom something, that they're trying to grow something in their life. And we have self-care. So it does seem like this person's really focused on themselves. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. So it seems like this person is trying to get to a healthier place than they were before. That's what they're very self-focused, I'm getting. I see a lot of yellow here, solar plexus. Let's see. We also have addict, earth. I'm seeing the root chakra here with the red. So there might have been instabilities to their foundation in some way. This could be, when we have issues with our root chakra and stuff, and when we feel insecure in that way, it definitely leads to insecurity. It definitely doesn't result in being steady, steadfast, or feeling safe. So again, maybe in some way this person didn't feel safe around you. And when I say that, what I mean is that they might have been afraid, okay? Because we do have love. Maybe they haven't had, for some of you, this person hasn't had the best relationships in the past or the best sort of feelings. And perhaps this person also didn't feel like they had enough to give you, okay? Because we do have earth element stability. It seems like this is somebody who's very concerned with their morals, with their physical life, their physical, well-being as well. This could be working on their health, working on their career, working on their finances. That's definitely something I'm seeing here. Someone very focused on their own abundance at this time. With addict, it says, helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior as a light attribute, and the shadow attribute is compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. So for some of you, this person might have compromised on their integrity and honesty. Maybe they haven't been fully honest with you in the past, or even honest with themselves. Unfortunately, some people aren't even honest with their own selves. They don't want to face the music in terms of feelings or what they're doing. And this could be somebody that did that. Maybe they have certain patterns of behavior that they just fall back on. Like an addict. But it does seem that there's love here. There's love and there's a desire here to go up some kind of steps here towards a better place. Maybe they're trying to get to a more stable place in order to let love in. Spirit, what do we need to know about pile number 3, source and messages, pile number 3? What do we need to know? 7 of Wands and 8 of Cups. Knight of Swords. So with the 7 of Wands, this person's kind of ready to... I feel like this person might have backed off or ran the other way, okay? For some of you, they might have walked away from you here with the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Cups together. I do see the 7 of Wands as a fight or flight card. You can either choose to run away from a battle or from opposition, or you can fight it. It feels like with the 8 of Cups, this person chose to kind of maybe back off. And they may have even done it in a way that was rude for some of you here with the Knight of Swords. There might have been some kind of communication where they expressed that they were backing off. I do feel like this person's still very interested in what you're doing. And maybe for some of you, this person's seeing you walk away. And if you have been pulling away energetically, they might be feeling that as well, I want to say. Because it might be putting them off kilter a bit. Look at that infinity symbol. I get that soul connected type of vibe here. So maybe in some way you guys have an intuitive connection and they can feel you pulling away. And they're like, uh-oh, do I need to walk away from this, or do I need to fight? Because, yeah, I feel like either way they'll be sad. They'll be sad. Wow, this reminds me of that Unsolved Mysteries episode. Did you guys watch the new season? Doesn't that remind you of the first episode where the guy, like, fell off the building? Well, it wasn't with knives, but still. Just the escape. The cityscape reminds me of that, although he fell through the roof. But a really sad story, by the way. Terrible. But this person's in a little bit of a gloomy energy. And again, maybe they're afraid to go back to that place. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles can sometimes be about when you kind of reevaluate what you've put into something and you figure out, okay, well, is this actually bringing me growth or not? It's kind of like if you start a business and you're like kind of looking at what you have out there, what you've sold, what inventory you have, and you're like, okay, is this actually going to be worth it? Because things are always a little bit different once you actually start something. And this person might be kind of reevaluating the way things went wrong, if it's whether it's restarting, or whether it's worth restarting or not. Sorry. There we go again. Stop me from the ums. I need like something to fix that. I was just talking to Adora's Light. I love her. She's a doll. And I was telling her about how my husband told me about Steve Jobs, how he would take a pause instead of saying And I'm trying to do that, but it's such a habit. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So I see that this person's, yeah, they are stuck. Do they hurt themselves and leave you behind? Or do they invest in this and make a happy connection? For some, they might even be seeing, they might even be trying to figure this out through divinatory ways, right? For some of you. I don't want to say that's for everybody, because not everybody goes to like tarot readers or psychics or, astrologers or something. But they might actually be really thinking about it. Again, I get this sense of chance. Like, which chance do they take? Which risk? I feel like letting go completely hurts. But they also are worried about what you guys could actually create together. It seems to me that this person does daydream and think about being able to offer you that happy ending. Yeah, and there's that beginning, the Fool. The Emperor. And this person definitely wants to take a new start. But it could be that they want to be healed. Okay, well, first of all, they want to be healed. It could be that this person involved with the Emperor wants to be a better person in some way. They want to be more in charge of their own life. And that could be, again, why the self-care is coming up. Maybe they want to get to a better place where they're not a fool, where they're not just beginning, but they're a little bit more established in their life. More steady in their decision as well. With the Star, I have to say that this person probably has a lot of dreams about you, probably longs for you in a lot of ways. In some ways, you could seem like a distant dream, though. Sometimes that can represent something that feels out of reach or out of touch. And that could be, yeah, look at that, the Four of Cups. And that might be why they're not even bothering at this time. Maybe they feel like this is an impossible connection, or that you won't receive them well. But I could definitely say that this person's not feeling the best. They're feeling frustrated with the situation at times, especially when they're alone. I feel like at night, or when they kind of are just having a downtime, that's when they sort of get frustrated and they think about you. Maybe for some of you, this person drinks and they will, kind of get a little bit bummy when they drink and like, oh. At work too, if this person goes to work, they might think of you there as well when they have some downtime. And when they go out with their friends. Gosh, this person just thinks about you. I feel like they'd like to have a lighthearted energy. I really do get the sense that this person wants to be able to offer you something. That's why they're sort of trying to focus on themselves. This person could be very focused on the material world. They might feel like things have to be a certain way in order to restart communication, for instance, right? With the Ace of Swords here. I want to find out more about this Addict card. I'm going to go ahead back over to that, and I want to pull some cards here. Spirit, for those who chose pile number 4, what is this Addict card all about? Whoops. I'm going to shuffle a little bit better. The Fool and the Two of Pentacles. So it seems to me. Let's see, I'm going to get one more here. Oh my gosh, really? Sorry, I keep this Steampunk Tarot. Quite a slippery deck, to be honest. The World. Ooh. Interesting. We have the Fool and the World, so the first and the last of the major arcana. What are they addicted to? This person could be addicted to experiences, okay? They could be addicted to their own life, in a way. And like that can come out with so differently for so many of you. This person might be... I almost get the sense that maybe they end connections easily. Or they're waiting for some kind of success to come in. Maybe they don't feel like they're quite there yet in terms of being able to give you so much. And that might be a problem of theirs. Maybe they are... They have a hard time committing, to be honest, to living with integrity because they feel like there are so many experiences out there. Let me see. There's the King of Pentacles. What the hell? They might feel like they're burdened down with too much responsibility too to come forward at this time. They might feel as if a new beginning might be too difficult at this time. Again, if they were to reach out, it might not be the right time. Maybe they have too much on their plate. There could also be a little bit of stubbornness and pride here as well with the Six of Wands. They might want to be sure that they can come back in with a proper offer as well, with a proper recognition. They might have a bit of pride here. I do feel like this person wants to reach out, though, for you guys, with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. In fact, you may even receive some sort of communication from this person. It may be very lighthearted in nature, very flirty or fun, or, you know, just kind of very, I would say held back, though, with all this Pentacle energy. I don't feel like this person's going to rush in crazy, but you might actually get some communication from this person fairly soon. So we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely a desire here to connect about the past. Perhaps for some of you there was a horrible breakup here, or there's been something bad that happened in their life and they can't let go because they want a happy ending and they want to give you something better. Yeah, this person does want to get in contact with you. I feel like there's a lot of conflict. I can't say 100% for, and this isn't what this reading is even focusing on anyways, but I can't say 100% for all of you that this person's going to contact you. I feel like they're a little bit held back because they don't know how to or what they should do. I do get the sense that there may be some rough stuff that happened between the two of you. If they didn't, then it might not be your pile, or maybe some of it is, but I do get that this person's a bit heartbroken and they don't know how to move forward exactly. I see that they desire the happy ending. They desire things to be better. They desire that bright future. And I feel like that's kind of why they're working on themselves, because they're like, well, in the meantime, I'm going to work on myself. And that could even be somewhat of a healthy attitude depending on the person, of course. With love, there's definitely love here. There's definitely care. With addict, it could be that they can't, like, really let go of you as well. They could be addicted to you. But as well, it could just be that they're trying to find a better place in their life to be in at this time. Because maybe, like I said, there was some sort of like confrontation or difficulty. Because I do feel like, again, there's that Four of Cups. It's like this person isn't quite happy with how things are going. They're feeling a little bit dejected, rejected, perhaps. Again, when I don't think that they're too happy without you, to be honest. They might actually periodically check their messages to see if you've messaged them. They might be checking your profile on a periodic basis. Like, you know, like they might have a schedule. Yes, that's confirmation there, Page of Swords. Yeah, this person's definitely doing that. It's like routine, like clockwork. They get bored. Like, it's not when they get bored, but it's like when they have some downtime. And then they kind of dream and think. For some of you, they might be watching you. Oh my goodness, look at this. They daydream about changing things. Look at that. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Death. They want to transition here. They want to change things for the better. And that's what they daydream when they do. I feel like for many of you, if you have a social media account, they are keeping an eye on it as much as they possibly can. Or, you know, in real life, it might be that they're also checking you out, depending on how you know this person. Pile number 3's person. Let's just get some final cards. Whoopsie! We have breaking free. And then where'd the other one? Oh, there it is. Feelings. So they're definitely up in their feelings. That's for sure. With all this self-care stuff coming up and then breaking free in feelings, it might be that they're trying to, again, break out of these feelings a little bit. They might be trying to become more stable again and not so addicted. I feel like this person at one time probably was quite addicted to you, so maybe they're trying to find a more stable way about this in which to feel. Again, they might be breaking free from certain earthly constraints. So again, with earthly constraints, that could be, you know, things of this earth, jobs, locations, family, spouses. It depends on your situation, but there might be something that they're trying to break free from in their life, and to maybe they want to go through some kind of transformation of their own. We have feelings, though, so I'm again really feeling a lot of feelings within your person about you. Like I said, there's a lot of love here. There's a desire for a happy ending, for sure. But I don't know if this person's ready to kind of reach out this time. And again, that could be because of you. Maybe they, you know, don't know how you would react to such a thing. Let's just get one more final message. I just feel like one more will be good. I'm going to take that one. The feelings again. Okay, yes, they are having feelings. They're in their feelings. Yeah. There we go. That wanted to come out again. It's funny. I was going to try to take something different. No. Feelings. Oh. I do really feel, though, that this person's hoping for a happy outcome. Because they really are very much enamored by you, I feel. They're wanting to remove obstacles and burdens, too. And maybe they feel like the best thing to do is start with themselves, you know, themselves, you know, because that's really, maybe that was what was holding back something within them, you know, in terms of either their personality, their traumas, their fear, you know, their lifestyle, okay, whatever that means to you. But there's something that they need to kind of go through to let go of, perhaps to kind of renew themselves in some way. And then I feel like, I feel like eventually this person will contact you. I don't feel like this is somebody who's forgetting about you per se. I feel like this is somebody who will reach out, but when the time is right. Again, I feel like that they're waiting for the right timing too here with that Four of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune that came out earlier. It's like divine timing, waiting for the right timing as well. Waiting to see when's the best time to pounce. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to just go ahead and stop this reading because it kind of turned out a little bit long and I don't want to bore you. But, yeah, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do that by going down in the description box below. You can get your own personal private video reading on Etsy. Then there's also my Amazon wish list, and if you get something off of either of those wish lists, I always do a reading as a thank you. So, for those that prefer the gift-giving stuff, I always do that in return. But I really do wish you all the very, very best. I'm sending you lots of love. Good luck with the connection that you're in, and I really love to hear about how it resonated with you below, okay, in the comments. So, take care, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.